For over 62 years, Helen and I have been privileged to be part of what God is doing to fill the earth with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord, even as the waters cover the sea. Well, living on the mission field is just a perfect place to share that knowledge of God's glory because there were many doors of great opportunity.
It was exciting to work with African leaders to discover the most effective ways of presenting the gospel. One example was the use of simple film strips. They drew large crowds, but none were designed in local languages or culture. A young African man suggested that since we took pictures, we could make our own.
Well, that was quite a big challenge, but emerging out of that on-the-field research and the testing came what is now the unique strategy to design culturally relevant, evangelistic, and training tools. It was then named Good News Productions. This led literally thousands coming to Christ in Zimbabwe, and it captured the attention of missions around the world, and they requested help to do the very same thing where they served. Well, we knew it couldn't be done from Zimbabwe, but we had no plans of leaving.
About that same time, however, things were taking place that we didn't fully understand. Carolyn was 19 months old when we went in 1961. Tom was born there in 1962. And then 4 years later, our daughter Linda was born in rather difficult circumstances. After a few years, her medical needs led our family back to the USA. We located in Joplin, which turned out to be the perfect place for Linda until she passed from this life.
It also had put us near international students at Ozark Christian College and other nearby universities, as well as the fact that missionaries on furlough used Joplin as their base. It was soon apparent that some form of cooperative efforts could be put into place to use their knowledge in fulfilling the request to design evangelistic and training tools in their languages. It was becoming clear how God was working through all of this to His glory and honor. So we added the name International, and it became Good News Productions International.
Soon, GNPI could not keep up with the open doors of opportunity and potential. In what was called a stroke of genius, centers were built around the world for research and production by GNPI within each culture being served. In that way, they could operate more efficiently and economically with greater evangelistic results.
Emerging technologies certainly may come and go, but the most appropriate ones for each area were harnessed to make the most of the time. There may be many cultures and many methods that are used in different parts of the world, but Helen and I are so thankful to God for the faithfulness of GNPI to proclaim the one message of God's grace that does not change. It is exciting to see the network of people and capabilities that continue to expand around the world to disciple peoples in many tribes, tongues, and nations.